In this Q&A, we're going to answer, do you have a rewards program for outsourced staff? What happens if my staff quit? And how much control do I have over my outsourced staff? David Judge from Affordable Staff, and welcome to our raw Q&A session around outsourcing. We've created these series of videos for businesses that have considered outsourcing and have genuine questions or concerns that need answering. The format, 3 questions, 3 answers based on our over 275,000 hours of outsourcing experience. Okay, let's get into it.
Do you have a rewards program for outsourced staff?
Okay, so we actually encourage and have recommended methods for clients to reward their team. Now, this in itself works really well as it's a reward that comes directly from the client to the team member, which creates a closer connection between both parties. So with that in mind, we also appraise individual team members where we measure and reward each individual team member financially based on their level of performance.
What happens if my outsourced staff quit?
The short version of a long answer is we replace them with another team member. Okay, so although I've just really offered a short answer, let's expand on that a little bit more. So we invest a lot of time in the foundation of who we employ to ensure we're getting the right person for the role. Now, this means the person has the right mindset, common sense, can fit within our culture, is looking for a stable long-term position, and has the skills. So as you can imagine, if we employ a person and they quit once they're upskilled, it can cause problems for us in getting a new person and problems for you in having to retrain a new staff member. With that in mind, it's in our best interest to ensure we get the right person from the very beginning, as it directly impacts on your retention as a client, costs us less money if we get the right person from the get-go, and also takes us less time to have to find a new person. Now, with all of that in mind, we do occasionally have staff quit, at which time we communicate with you as the client and arrange a new person to be employed and then trained by your team member that's resigning to integrate and fit into your business.
How much control do I have over my outsourced staff?
When you employ a staff member through us, they are essentially yours, dedicated 100% to your business. You are able to train them in your processes and in your methods, and they are your team member. Now, our job, aside from giving your team a secure office with constant power and internet and infrastructure, is to act as the go-between here in Australia and with our office in the Philippines. If you're having any issues, you can talk to one of our team here and we act to resolve those issues for you. Now, one of the key points is we're experienced in offshoring and we've made many of the mistakes. And originally when I wrote this script, I went and put down we made all the mistakes, but when you're making new mistakes every single week, and we've found ways to overcome them. Now, we've also put together processes for training, tracking, and getting your overseas staff to perform. And if we also see any potential issues with you, the client, and your staff or your team members, then we call you and we discuss them with you, as we know that this is a daunting process. There are a lot of areas for people to learn, and it's a lot easier if you can deal with a business that has experience within that area. Okay, that's it. If you'd like to find out more about how outsourcing can work within your business, you can call us anywhere within Australia on 1300 139 482. This is David Judge from Affordable Staff, showing Australian businesses how to succeed with outsourcing.